This is the Whitsun Weddings by Philip Larkin. There's quite a lot I like in this book, particularly Larkin's approach to the passage of time and our mortality. But then there are some things I don't like so much. One is that he's relentlessly a poet of provincial England, and I rather want my poetry to be a bit more broad-based than that. Secondly, I find it a little bit old-fashioned that he's still writing in rhyme in the mid-1960s. Having said that, the way he uses rhyme is very sophisticated and technically very good. You hardly notice it in some poems. And he completely avoids the tum-ti-tum sort of rhyme, which I don't like at all. The third thing is that every now and then you get a slight sense that he's looking down his nose at the lower social classes, as if he has a slightly superior attitude to them. But even so, there's a lot to enjoy, and I'll read two of the poems. First one is Love Songs in Age. She kept her songs, they took so little space, the covers pleased her. One bleached from lying in a sunny place, one marked in circles by a vase of water, one mended when a tidy fit had seized her and coloured by her daughter. So they had waited till in widowhood she found them looking for something else, and stood relearning how each frank submissive chord had ushered in word after sprawling hyphenated word, and the unfailing sense of being young spread out like a spring-woken tree, wherein that hidden freshness sung, that certainty of time laid up in store as when she played them first. But even more, the glare of that much-mentioned brilliance, love, broke out to show its bright incipient sailing above, still promising to solve and satisfy and set unchangeably in order. So to pile them back, to cry, was hard, without lamely admitting how it had not done so then, and could not now. Sunny Prestatyn. Come to sunny Prestatyn, laughed the girl on the poster, kneeling up on the sand in taut white satin. Behind her, a hunk of coast, a hotel with palms, seemed to expand from her thighs and her spread, breast-lifting arms. She was slapped up one day in March, a couple of weeks, and her face was snaggle-toothed and boss-eyed. Huge tits and a fissured crutch were scored well in, and the space between her legs held scrawls that set her fairly astride a tuberous cock and balls, autographed Titch Thomas, while someone had used a knife or something to stab right through the moustached lips of her smile. She was too good for this life. Very soon, a great transverse tear left only a hand and some blue. Now, Fight Cancer is there. Please leave any criticism or comments you might have, and please look at other work on this channel. It includes my own poetry and the work of other poets that I admire.